Good morning. Welcome back to the live stream on this Thursday morning. So we are going to drive in Europe today. How you guys doing? All right, so today we have a different theme. Seems like our Euro truck also was updated for Halloween. So there's probably oh, I'm not online on this one, so it's not gonna show the Halloween stuff. Oh, too bad. That's all right. Maybe tomorrow on American Truck Simulator we can do that. Hello, Ahmed. Hello. Good morning or good afternoon, depending on your time zone. Let's begin. I have my dog here, chilling for now, preparing to get out of here. Hello, Jace. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. So we're free as the bird here because it just updated. And when they update, I don't know if I had any cargo going on here when I left the game last time. So we are, where are we? In a garage somewhere? Yeah. We are in the city of Leipzig. Leipzig? Leipzig? I don't know how to say it. In Germany. I'm pretty good, man. How about yourself? How you doing, Shaggy? I'm feeling a lot better today, thank God. Still not 100%, but I'm doing better. Like, I'd say 99%. So let's find a job. The freight market. Leipzig. Nuremberg. Let's take a short trip. Within Germany, I guess. This one is very short. Now I don't think we're gonna be there on time. Yeah, this one is fine. Jace, do you want me to mute you also over there? I mean, I can mute you. It's pretty easy, man. I don't mind. So you're about to start doing some work on your car? What car are you working on, man? Sorry, I forgot. I think we're gonna take this Air France cargo here over there. Where's my mouse? Oh, mouse. There we go. That is a GPS. Cool. All right, back inside. All right, start the engine. And I'm sorry, TikTok is not connected yet on my chat list here. So I'm not seeing the chat from TikTok yet. Are you gonna stay or are you gonna go? Go. Okay. Germany, and we're gonna take some cargo to still drive in Germany. Oh, yes, I remember now. The XC90, the V8. What's wrong with it? Or you were just improving it? I'm probably gonna be here in December. I'm planning a trip to Germany, so today we're gonna drive a little more in Germany, just to have fun in it. Maybe I'll recognize the roads when I'm here, in real life. Jasper, so I'm driving the FH16 truck today, with the 750 horsepower, Volvo, of course. Gotta be Volvo, right? The time machine. Oh, I forgot to do this. Every time somebody mentions it, you gotta have the little... And this is one of the things that I love about American Truck Simulator. I can turn right on the red light, and I cannot do that here. But it's alright. We can wait at the red light. Thank you. It's simple, I guess. Now we're going right. Oh, there you go. My driving skill. What did I crash on? Nothing. There's no cars around me. Looking at the rear view mirror, there's nothing. That's crazy. Oh, that we agree, Holy Trucker. Back to the Future, man. I love that movie. Top 3 for me, for sure. Alongside with Jurassic Park, the original one, and Superman, the 1979 one. But Back to the Future? Oh yeah.
When this baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Awesome, OG Bolts, thank you, man. So let's get the freight market. We're gonna take that truck to Duisburg in Germany. Never mind. I promise I didn't crash on anything. It's simple. I was some glitch on the road. There was no cars around me. Your trailer is ready. There is my trailer. Right here is a refrigerated one for Air France. Alright. Alright. Misfire on cylinder 3. Huh. I think it's an injector. I did the coil pack and spark plug. Oh yeah. So there's not many options left, right? Ooh, Independence Day, man. That's the top 5. I wouldn't say the top 3, but that's on the top 5 as well. Because today, we celebrate our Independence Day. Yeah, I love that movie too. I remember when it came out, I went to the movie theater on a premiere, like it was before it was released. And back in the days that you still had movie theaters that are standalone, you know, like normal movie theaters, not like those complex of 12, 15 movie theaters. That was amazing. So let's go. We're in Germany and we're gonna go to Duisburg in Germany. Never mind. Alright. Alright. I hope you guys are having a good day today. I'm finally back live streaming. I had to stand out, like I couldn't live stream for a week. My old man's back here was hurting. I got a sciatica last week. On this very day, just as I was preparing to start my live stream, this old dude here sneezed and my hernia disc just kind of exploded. And yeah, that took me out of the game for 1 week. Yesterday was the first day I could live stream. Holy Trucker, when I walked out Independence Day, I felt something I never felt before, just like the first Jurassic Park. I felt complete. Ah, man, I know that feeling. It's super cool. I remember when I watched the same thing, Jurassic Park. I remember feeling like that. I remember when there's another movie that I felt this way. I don't know why. It's still a great movie, but Gladiator, 1999. Gladiator was a great movie also, like the first one. The whole thing with Maximus when he's walking on the crop field like a That was cool. I felt something like that as well when I left the theater. Yeah. And Jurassic Park. I also have some sounds from Jurassic Park.
Hold on to your butts.
Also, when somebody asks how much you spend,
Kylie, we spared no expense.
spared no expense. I gotta love these sounds. I gotta get some sounds from Independence Day. Especially when people ask me what is my favorite game, comparing American Truck Simulator versus Euro Truck Simulator. I love that one. Hey guys, I'm sorry I'm not answering on TikTok because I am not seeing the messages. So I know there's a bunch of messages there, but I have to turn my head all the way to the left. Let me take a chance here on the red light. How'd you get to hook up the entire dash to the game, Ashy? So I have a tutorial on my channel. Good morning to NYC Savage. Sorry guys, I missed a lot of messages. Did you get to try the Breckenridge yet? I was about to try it yesterday. This one, it's not online, so I don't have the World of Trucks here missions. I have to connect this one here, and I gotta do it offline because I don't remember my password. You found her. Thank you, man. Am I going over 2,000? Oh, you're talking about the RPMs? No, man. So RPMs are calibrated here. The truck, when it's at 2,000 RPMs in the game, it's sending 7,500 to my physical tachometer. Sorry, guys. I had to catch up with the messages there on TikTok. It's just not connected yet. Sometimes it takes a few minutes. Or let me do the following, because when it takes this long, it helps if I just wait. Move here. If I close my app, where's the mouse? There you go. I'm gonna close the app that connects. So I'm missing all the messages now. So don't be mad at me. I'm gonna reconnect it in the hopes that it will reconnect quickly. So stand by. It's just open. All right. So stand by, it's connecting, and I should be seeing the messages in a second. Thank you, Kinesis. I can't read from here. My eyes are not great anymore. Would you let somebody drive my setup? Yeah, I usually do let my friends drive it. I have a few neighbors and friends that come over sometimes, and they drive it. No, it's just, okay, let me click here. All right, awesome. So I think, yeah, it's not connected on TikTok yet, but it will in a second. So stand by. Hey, Tony Sawyer, how you doing, man? It's not connected yet, so yes, there you go. Now you guys can send message on YouTube. TikTok's not there yet. Just a few more minutes. How did I connect everything? I used a bunch of Arduinos, man. And if you want to know details, you can check out my channel. I do go over, in very fine details. I have a 45-minute long tutorial, and I'm recording the electronics tutorial. Steve, hey man, I just came from the car dealership and bought a 2013 Dodge Charger SRT. Nice, dude. Congrats, man. Enjoy your new car. That's pretty cool, man. I love, new cars. Awesome. TikTok is connected. Ooh. Philip, hello. Weren't I just streaming over 10 hours ago? No, not 10 hours. It was yesterday at this time of the morning. You found Mr. Man, I could watch this all day. Thank you, man. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. Now I can read the messages from TikTok, finally. So, yeah. Nice, man. I'm happy today. I can't complain. My back's not hurting. Man, I was miserable for a whole week, so today I'm feeling good. My back's not hurting, and I'm happy. So, and I'm here with you guys, commuting to my home office. Dr. Wilson, yes, that happens quite often. Turu, Steve Fox, Archangel Baby, welcome back. Yes, so what happens is, it's my turn. Sorry guys about the crazy turn here. I hope you guys are still strapped to your seatbelts. So the AI sometimes thinks that I'm driving. Kinesic car Tong. Yes, the radio does work, man. The FM, AM radio, the CDs also work. And obviously, audio coming from the computer to the speakers that I have under the dashboard. Obviously, now I'm using my headphones. I don't need to use the speakers out loud because my wife is working on the other room. And I don't want to disturb her too much because I disturb her already by speaking loud while I'm live streaming. SK1ZM, what wheelbase? This is the Fanatec Clubsport DD. And this is the 12 Newton meters one. Shaggy, so you have to replace the injector. Yeah, man. Can you clean it? Do you think it's possible to repair it? It's just dirty? Yes, it says CD. So the way I'm listening through, the way I listen to audio coming from the computer is it fools the radio thinking that there is a 10 CD changer in the trunk. And by doing that, I'm able to use a Bluetooth adapter that's connected behind here. So the audio is coming through Bluetooth. Kind of a complicated system, but it works. Ronan, I'm using Truck Sim GPS for the GPS here. Is this ETS or ATS? ETS, Tony. And for an SUV thing, this is 3.2. I'm surprised. Interesting. Thank you, Ahmad Yafi. How do you put the GPS? So check out on Patreon. Truck Sim GPS. Sam, I'm driving the FH16 with 750 horsepower. A belt-driven or gear-driven or PCDD on a low budget. Dude, if you're thinking about buying one, thank you, Jal, thank you, dude. If you're thinking about buying a steering wheel, man, check out the Moza's R3 and R5 if you're on a budget. The bundles are pretty affordable, and they're pretty good, man. It's way better than a belt-driven wheelbase. TFTZ, how much does my setup cost? So I spent about $700 on my setup, including the car parts and the structure, the hardware, wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Not considering the triple TVs, the computer, that kind of stuff is separate. Am I a trucker in real life? No, Turu, I'm not. I'm just a pretend trucker here, and I work in an office at home. Work from home, remote, for a company that does market research. Cost, I said 700. You guys got to remember there's a delay. Are you using bass too? Yes, there's a butt kicker underneath my seat here. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Dallas, for following. How did he make that? Indo, I have a tutorial on my channel. If you're interested, you can check out my channel and you'll find a tutorial. Guys, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live stream and subscribe. Drive small cars. I drive small cars on the weekends. During the week, I prefer to drive trucks. And the reason is very simple. I like talking to you guys, and I like answering questions. I like, you know, just interacting with you. Oh, why my turn signal on? And so trucks allow me to do that, as opposed to cars, like racing cars, that if I was driving, I would have to be remembering when I have to brake, apexes, and all that good stuff. Oh, thank you, Sam. I was thinking Moza R3, but there's no cheap options that are PS5 or PC compatible. I have a PC. But you want a PS5 also? I see what you're saying, man. You want to play professional GT7. Gotcha. Yeah. 7,000 US dollars? No, 700 US dollars. So do you switch between ATS and ETS during the week? Yes. So Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays I play ATS, American Truck. Tuesdays and Thursdays I play European, Euro Truck. Oh, I see, Shaggy. Am I using force feedback? Yes. So there's 12 Newton meters here of force feedback. And we're going to go around. Is it here? No, it's on the next one. I'm going to give you the Road DI66. What is that? Hello, the pigeon. We're going to... Oh, that's going around anyways. How long have you been on stream? Callum, I started about 20 minutes ago. Just started the live stream. I usually live stream from about 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the mornings. Every weekday. Roadman, why not be a real driver? I am a real driver. I drive real cars. I don't want to drive a real truck because I do have a full-time job that pays me very well. I work from home, very convenient, so I'm commuting to my home office. Double tap done. Thank you, bro. Bro, how your phone displaying the GPS basis on the game like that? Churu, so there's an app called Truck Sim GPS, and this is what's running here. Trucking is a different kind of joy. Yes, it is. Oh, almost. There was that guy in my rear view mirror there. I had to swerve. Sorry. Man, I love the S60R. Never drove one, but I could. How could you forget the crazy weird ball shifter? Yes, man. Yeah, FMS7, dude. I love the S60R so much so that I have the real car with the manual shifter, and I have the simulator here. Some beams. You mean the high beam? Like, I can give a high beam. Where are you reading the messages, SK1? It's on my left, right here. If you're watching on vertical, on horizontal, you can see it. If you're on the vertical stream, you can't, unfortunately. How do you get the map on your phone? It's an app called Truck Sim GPS. How's my back? Man, it's like 10% better than yesterday. Like today, I'm able to press the brakes without pain. Like I can press the clutch with no pain. Oh, I got it. Right here. And the brakes, and it's not hurting. So, yay to that. I still feel it, but it's way better, man. Thank you, dude. Hakeem, pre-recorded. Oh, I love those, man. I love those. So, yes, I recorded this yesterday, and I knew Hakeem was gonna say that I was pre-recorded. Way to go, Hakeem! Thank you for for helping me with my Back to the Future trip. Yes, Roadman, it's super nice. I love this, and I play every single day, and I love the company you guys make to me every morning. Can I say hi, James? Yes, hi, James. Tony said hi again. Hey, hi, Tony. Rote Supe. I said hi, James, already. Don't forget, there's a delay. What you're seeing is delayed just about maybe 15 to 20 seconds. So where am I reading the messages? Let me show you. Right here. These are the messages. That's the messages, and I read them there. And that's the other TV, and this is the center. Hakeem, again, pre-recorded. I knew you were gonna say that yesterday, dude. I am that good. Alright, so I'm missing a few messages. How do the RPM speed gauges work? And the truck sim oil temp fuel is just for show? No, everything is working here, CTX Chappie. It's just connected with an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. Rodrigo! Fala, mano! Beleza, cara? Seja bem-vindo aí, velho. I'm doing pretty good. Hello, Ashley. I'll be sure to tune in more. Thank you, Roadman. I hope you guys are double tapping the like the live stream and also subscribing. That's very helpful. Especially because I do get shadow banned very often because the AI thinks that I'm driving. I think it's here that I have to turn. Yes, it is. Sam, yes, it's pre-recorded. That guy just nailed it. Random trivia question. How many oceans are there? I don't know. Siri, hi, Siri. Trip, welcome back, dude. I am on 2 lanes. Yes, man. I'm trying to read the chat here. Sorry. Just bear with me. Made by Blake. Well, what wheelbase do I have? I have a Fanatec Clubsport DD. Boxer. Oh, I said my Siri got activated. I love how your stream is pre-recorded and you predict every comment. Dude, I am that good, Tony. I know you're being sarcastic. But that's the power of love. I love that. I think it's so funny when people say it's pre-recorded. I think it's very funny. Oh yeah, CTX. You saw her? You saw her? You have a Passat State 5 Stage 2 tune, but you can't drive it fast on the road. That's why I want sim rigs. Dude, I know what you're doing, man, and it's perfect. Have a nice car, but do the crazy stuff on the simulator. Get that out of your system. That's always amazing, man. Yes, I have a time machine. You build a time machine out of a DeLorean? I have to get that one, too.
When this baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Meows. Close. I don't know how to say your name. This is not real. Emulator. What? Headlight usage? Are you kidding me? Let's keep it on. Wipers on for... It's raining, man. It's raining very lightly, but it's raining. So I can put on intermittent, I think. It's not very strong rain. I hope you can see the rain. Dude, come on, people. Double tap to like the live stream, guys. It helps a lot, the channel, and it doesn't hurt you guys. Just double tap to like. There's 228 people watching right now. Just double tap the screen and it will like. It won't hurt you. What PC do I use? I'm using the, it's a 9950X3D with a 4090. That's the gaming PC, and I have a streaming PC in the back that's running the stream. XF34, I do play BeamNG, man. Saturdays, I am always playing BeamNG here on the live stream. Cody, you thought it was real for a moment. Thank you, man. Yeah, that's what AI does sometimes, and I get shadow banned. Who's the lady? Oh, man, that's Emma. You guys named her on the chat. If you guys want to rename her, I'm fine with that. Why is she there? To keep me company. She represents you guys, so, you know, I can look to the side and say, hey, I can see her, like, physically. Like, if I turn my head, let me show you guys. When I turn my head, I can see her. Oh, you can't see because she's right behind the seat rest. That's funny, because that makes it even more realistic. New time machines are Volvos, no more DeLoreans. Yeah. Imagine if they did that. Like, you build a time machine out of a Volvo? Tony Sawyer. I love how people say that this is pre-recorded when you don't react to their messages, right? It's just like, man, I got how many people? 242 people here, another 100 people on TikTok, and three brave folks on Purple. And if I don't react to a message right away, it's pre-recorded. There you go. Found the glitch on the Matrix. You try Subaru Rally on BeamNG, really fun. Yes, BeamNG is turning out to be one of the best rally games ever. Jaggy, but yeah, brother, for SUV, this thing is pretty quick. Oh man, you got a V8. Dude, of course it's quick. It has to be. It's, hey, this guy. Does the game have maps with the street names? Yes. So if you're driving in Germany, it'll have the same roads and everything. It's going to be like, how can I say, accurate to a level. Obviously, everything is shrunk. It's shrunk 20 to 1. So every mile I drive in real life, it's 20 miles in the game. Thank you, Turu. Thank you, man. Tuma420, welcome back, dude. Call of Duty or Battlefield? I've always been a Battlefield guy, Darren. When I used to play more first-person shooters. I don't play that much now, but I used to like Battlefield because you had more freedom to do other things. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Don't forget, double tap to like the live stream, guys. I mean, there's almost 300 of you here. We can get those likes a little higher, can't we? Are you using any frame generation or DLSS? No, man. Goddess, I'm using a 4090. What I did here was, since I'm using a triple 4K PV setup here, I limited my frame rate to 60 FPS. And 60 FPS is smooth enough for driving, and my computer can handle a 4K, triple 4K display. SK1ZM, yes, man, they're pretty well connected here. I gotta say, I did take a lot of time, so you can see here that where the screen connects, and the difference in color you guys see, I don't see in real life. It's just a reflection, because there's lights coming from that way, and it reflects different on the camera. but it's pretty good. I can't complain. Why does it idle on 2K STE? It's not idling on 2K, it's calibrated. So 2K here means 600 RPMs in the truck, and 2000 RPMs in the game truck will say 7500 on the real gauge cluster. Am I Portuguese? I'm Brazilian, Bones. I was born in Brazil. Oh, he's still doing that? I didn't even see that because my auto moderation must have been stopping. Oh, thank you, Sam. I love to answer people. That's why I play trucks. Where's my rear view mirror, bud? This is a truck, man, and the rear view mirror is off to my side here. There is my rear view mirror. I don't have one in the center, obviously. How do you get the overlay? What overlay? Fragon. This is a Euro Truck Simulator. I forgot to change Fragon on the purple. Laughing at YouTube thinking this is real. Dude, it's weird, but it does. You're running high on fuel. What? What is that? Thank you, Sumo420. I appreciate you, dude. This guy's game car is better than my real life car. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. There are like little mirrors you can put in between to literally delete the monitor separation on. There is a thing you can do that, but I don't really get bothered by that. You have such an American accent, hard to tell you're Brazilian. Thank you, man. Yeah, I've been living here in America for about 10 years now. I live in Tampa Bay area, and I think that just improved my English over time. BeamNG question, does the school bus stop sign stop traffic? I think it does. I didn't test that, Jasper. I will test next time I play, because I always drive with the school bus. I love driving with it. You think it's the easiest way to learn trucking? Money? I don't know, man. I don't know how to truck in real life, but I think it's a good way. Safe, at least. Daniel, I know, man. I know, Daniel Coleman. But to me, it makes sense, right? I'm driving a truck with a car interior. I know that's kind of, you know, immersion braking for some. But I think it's less weird to drive a truck with a car interior than driving a car in the game with a truck interior, if you know what I mean. And I drive cars, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, CJ. I drive, okay. Tactic, it's a car inside, you convert it. It's an interior of a car. You can check my tutorial. How do you download mods to drive coaches? So I don't have coaches here. I am waiting for the DLC. Thank you, 10. Thank you, dude. I mean the dashboard stuff overlaid to make it look like you are inside it. This is a real dashboard. This on top of here, this is just a second camera. What app am I using on my phone? FWTX. This is called Truck Sim Altogether GPS. On Patreon. How much did it cost? About $700. $300 in car parts, $400 in hardware. Wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Thank you, Chance. How much was the cost to build the whole setup? So the whole setup with the TVs, triple 4K, the computer and everything, just about $9,000, about a 10. Do the blinkers work? Yes. So I put the blinkers on, and you can see the lights start blinking. And if I turn the steering wheel, I'm going to stop here. So if I turn to the left, it's going to continue on. Now if I turn to the right, it's going to stop. Sorry if I missed a few questions. The chat is going a little crazy, and I appreciate all of you guys. Double tap to like the live stream. I'm trying to catch up with all the questions here. Oh, you live in Newport Richie. We're not far. I'm in Tampa. Rogu Nighthawk. Is that it? The roads are realistic? Yeah, it's realistic. It's just compressed. 20 miles. It's equal to 1 mile. FWTX Drake. Oh, another one that thinks it's pre-recorded. Yes, it is pre-recorded, dude. I recorded this yesterday, and I knew you're gonna say that. And I went back to the future, and I'm playing the yesterday's recording today, knowing who you are. Where am I heading to? We're headed to, what's the name of the city? Duisburg in Germany. I wonder if the radio worked too. Yes, the radio works too, Root. Hannah, hello. Definitely unique. Where you headed for your haul? We're headed to Duisburg. I'm butchering the name. I don't speak German. One can definitely tell. Zipper, as a trucker, if someone is looking to get to their CDLs, nothing will beat the real thing. Absolutely, man. I agree with you. I'm not looking to become a trucker, man. And I'm going to get a ticket here if I continue going fast, because there is a police car there. And I don't know why the speed limit in Europe is so low. You heard ETS is better than ATS. What's my opinion? Dillamy, I think ATS is better just because of the speed limit. Dude, it's 31 miles an hour. Look, we're like on a school zone here. Turnip, no, is not real. Here's your answer. How many monitors? I have a triple TV here. So you can see here the other side and the other side where the chat is. So those are my triple TV setup. I'm gonna get a ticket as soon as I pass this guy because I'm doing almost 40. Okay, that's annoying. Let's do the following. I learned that if you crash onto them, the ticket's cheaper than... There you go. It's 400 euros, and if I get a ticket for speeding, it's gonna be way more. Do you have the mirrors on your side? Yes, I have the mirrors on my side. Big L, thank you, man. The air conditioning actually works. So the buttons do work. Every single button here works. And I'm going to turn off the wipers here because the rain stopped. But there's no air coming out of here. Oh, all right. Let me see. Floor it. I'm flooring. Right now I'm flooring. Is it a game? Yes, it is a game. Shameless fan. I mean, what is fake to you? It's a real game with a real car interior. So, make of that what you will. Mate, you got a light on. Yes, the light is on the truck. It's hard to see when it's dusk like this. Have you tried ATS? Yes, I play ATS every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the live stream. You work with semi-trucks. I do not fallen leader. I do not. Have you done ETS in VR? It's crazy. Kemi, yes, I have. I do have a VR headset, but I prefer my triple TV setup. Is it AI or science fiction? Good question, John. Not AI. Thank you, David. Oh, darn, it looks so real. Thank you, A-Player. How much did it cost you to put this setup together? About $700, Emal. Did Montellano, what wheelbase? This is a Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters. Thank you, Jello. Oh man, the chat's going too fast. How much for the whole setup I just said? Why don't you play online? I will eventually. I just like playing offline when I'm live streaming. Where am I going? We're going to a city called Duisburg in Germany. Emberlin Refwood. Why not drive a real truck? Waste of money! Oh, kid, no, I don't. I would never drive a real truck. I want to stay home. I work from home, man. I have a full-time job as an executive. I make very good money, and I'm able to drive my hobby and make even more money. So that's not a waste of money at all. So we're going to turn left here. Do I like spiders? That's a crazy question. I don't mind them. Dragon, so do you be? Sorry, I don't know what you're asking. How'd you get your phone to match up? Groovy, this is an app called Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. Thank you, Praful. Guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. It's so hard to get a like here. Alright, let's turn. That white car is doing at least 80. That's another thing that bothers me. You see the traffic always going faster than the speed limit. Do you play racing games or just trucking? I play racing games as well, Quinn, on the weekends. Does it have other weathers like rain? Yes, it was raining just a few minutes ago. I would spend hours, yes, man. I spend every day at least 2 hours here. Thank you, Arten Rahmel. 700 for all the sim rig parts. Oh, it's not here. All the car, not the sim rig, the car parts and the structure for it. $700 gets you the car parts if you go to a junkyard, and also gets you the wood, metal, and carpet, and Arduinos to make the buttons work. Legit Miller, hello, man. Is this a trucking simulator? Yes, it is, Manuel. It's a truck simulator. Not real. You hear me at TikTok and YouTube? Not real. Alright, so we gotta check in here. We're gonna park this beautiful trailer here. Alright, let's choose the hardest one, because why not make a fool of myself in front of all of you fine gentlemen. And ladies. I don't know if there's any ladies in the chat. Fallen leader. Yeah, man, I see a lot of respect here for truckers. Especially, I think it's especially cool when the trucker joins the live stream and gives me tips. There's a guy that was giving me tips the other day, like, oh, you shouldn't do this, you should turn like that, and, you know, it's so cool, man. We're gonna park back there, so I'm gonna get the truck positioned here. This is a real car. Yes, it's a real car interior. Is there a time limit to get to your destination? Yes, kind of. But I do have 4 hours still. Do you play Monster Hunter? I do not. Let me show you guys where I'm parking. What is the game called? It's Euro Truck Simulator. So we're parking right there. I don't know if you guys can see. Behind the truck, there's a little white line. Awesome, guys. Please double tap to like the live stream. It's so important, and it doesn't hurt you guys. Like the live stream. It helps a lot, and it doesn't hurt you. Alright, so we need to go that way. What's the goal of this game? So you get cargoes and you deliver them. How much you make off of streaming this? Depends on the platform, man. But it's enough to pay for the hobby, man. It already paid for the whole simulator a few times over. I do have a large TikTok, and I do get a lot of sponsors. So Goodyear was a sponsor for a good portion of time. For about a year, they were sponsoring me, sending me shoes and stuff. Moza also sponsored me for a while. So yeah, it gives me a good money. Can't complain. Earned too much. Thank you, Fallen. I appreciate you, dude. Oh man, alright, Tony Sawyer. I hope you have an awesome day, dude. Thank you for joining the live stream as always, dude. Did you code the Arduinos myself? Rentos? Yes, I did, with a caveat. I used ChatGPT because I don't know how to program, man. But I did do everything by myself. So all the buttons, all the LEDs, everything here works because I'm very stubborn. Is your setup manual? Yes, it's manual. This is a Volvo Spaceball. Hey, the GT7, how you doing, man? Let's put the parking brake. So, yes, it's manual. Let me show you the manual shifter. So this is the manual shifter called Spaceball. So the Spaceball is pretty cool because it has the 6-speed. You can see the numbers there. And it's an awesome shifter. Yes, it is a manual shifter. Can I ever get my 73-year-old grandpa on here and have millions of tips? That's pretty awesome, man. Is this VR? No, this is triple TV. Liked and sub. Royal Tarantula. Thank you, man. Thank you. Am I doing it right? I think so. Oh, no. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, guys. All right, let's deliver this. So all I have to do is press this button here, comfort, and it will detach the trailer. Let me unturn the wheels here just for... There you go. Zipper. Best tip I can give as a driver is when backing, tuck your elbows into your sides and make baby movements. It helps with oversteering the whole backing. I will try that, Zipper. I will. Because I usually do that, exactly what you're saying. I'm oversteering sometimes. Like, when, I don't know if you noticed when I was backing up, I turned the truck too much, and then the trailer kind of got off the center line. Thanks, Fallen. How do you get the sponsors? Legit Miller. So as you grow your channels, they will reach out to you, or sometimes you reach out to them. So Goodyear reached out to me, and they did send me, like, my hat here is my Goodyear hat. I have Goodyear shoes. There's a bunch of things that they sent me. No, you're not late, Espabalo, today. You're perfect. Right on time. Ateo, you would be surprised, man. I get really... Goodyear shoes. Yes, I'm not famous, man, but I do have a good following base on across my social media. I have 200,000 followers on TikTok, 150,000 on Instagram, 70,000 on Facebook. Yes, even Facebook. But I'm pretty small on the Purple on Twitch, and I'm still growing here on my channel. I only have, I think, 13,700 something subscribers on my YouTube channel. So I hope you guys help me out. Double tap to like the live stream at least, and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. So let's find another job. Are you doing the Breckenridge event? Ah, man, I forgot to log on this game. The American Truck Simulator is logged in, so I can do that. Not here, unfortunately. And I have to do that offline because I forgot the password. Dragon 2003. What's my favorite game? Dude, I have 3 favorite games. BeamNG, Assetto Corsa, and American Truck Simulator / Euro Truck Simulator. Rantos, this is cool. This is the best use of ChatGPT I ever heard of. Thank you, man. Yeah, it was surprising that I could do that. Nowadays, technology is helping out so much. Nuremberg. I wish there was something in Dresden. I'm gonna be in Dresden and Berlin, so let's go to Berlin. Take this to Berlin. What engine do you got on that thing? Bravo. This is the 750 engine on this truck here, and I got my ladies. I don't know if you guys can see the ladies because they're kind of hidden by the gauge cluster, right? How much the hardware cost, Jonathan? Depends on what hardware you're talking about. If you're talking about a steering wheel, the base wheel, the wheelbase, it was about $800, I think. This is the Clubsport DD from Fanatec, and the pedals were Moza. How do I fix my pedals from making a noise when I push them? A little WD-40 maybe will help. Let's go back inside the truck, and let's get that cargo. Oh, thank you, Hunts the Hack. Thank you for rating the live stream, man. Thank you, dude. How much was the whole setup? Leela Sedgwick. It was about $700 bucks. $300 in car parts and about $400 in everything else, like wood, metal, carpet. And I'm not talking about computer or TV, right? Just a rig. Will you do some content with your viewers? Yes, I am planning to eventually do a sub-only live stream and talk more in detail. And I also have a Discord. Eventually, yes. And also play together online. This is really a sim. Yes, it's a sim. I don't speak Russian, sorry. Which do you think is better overall, an S60R or an S80 V8? Though your name is clear, I just want to hear your thoughts. I mean, they're different beasts, right? The S60R is a 5-cylinder with a very nice turbo that does 300 horsepower. With a manual transmission, it's a beast. The S80 V8 is another beast. So it's a little more luxurious, less sporty, if you will. But it's a pretty cool car, man. I prefer the S60 because I like the sportiness of it. But it's something that, you know, it's a personal preference, man. Thank you, Titles. Golden State Gaming 2002. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's a Volvo S60R 2005 that I pretty much pulled the parts from a junkyard and I rebuilt it in my house. Marvin, thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Don't forget to double tap to like the live stream, guys. This helps a lot. You can't even imagine how much it helps, and it doesn't cost you anything to do that. Does the setup react when you get? Yes, so I have a butt kicker underneath my seat, and it does vibrate and shakes as I'm driving around. All right, come on, guys. I'm going through. If you want to get one, check out my tutorial on my channel. I do have a 45-minute long tutorial. I teach you how to get the Apple CarPlay, how to put the steering wheel. And I'm working now on the electronics tutorial so you can get the buttons to work. Every single button here works. Even the wiper stalk, the turn signal, the hazard lights, everything works. Thank you, Al Jabbar. Thank you, man. Yeah, I try to reply to everybody. I think that's one of the coolest things about live streaming, is the interaction. I love posting videos on my channel, but interacting with you guys during the live streams, this is amazing. And that's one of the reasons why I play Truck Simulator from Monday through Friday, because I have time to read the chat that's on here, and I have time to reply to all the questions. Hello to Italy, Slasher Maniac. Ciao. Does your setup have hydraulics on the seat? It's not hydraulics, Jonathan. It's just a big base that will shake as the game sends the signals. Like, I just went over the curb there. It vibrated here. Sorry you can't see it, but it did. 2005, man, over 18 plus years old and still works well. Dude, yes, and I do have the real car in my garage, and it's not in perfect condition. The interior is perfect, but the engine is busted because of the previous owner. He tuned the crap out of it and kind of destroyed it. Bros spent the price of a car to virtually drive a car, Draco? I don't know how to say your name. Yes, I did, but I do get money out of this, and I can do whatever here. I'm driving a truck in Germany. How would I do that with my real cars? I have 4 cars in my garage, and none of my cars, I can just decide, oh, you know what? I'm going to go to Nordschleife now and drive on the racetrack. Kinsella, I'm better today. Thank you for asking. My back is way better. It's about 95% good now. And hopefully tomorrow will be 100%. Does your base have some oscillation problem? Because I've heard Moza has some issues with quite some time. Ateo, I'm using a Fanatec here. I don't have any problem with oscillation, but I haven't seen any problems with Moza. So it's maybe something that's going on, but I haven't heard of it. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. Samuel Canal, so about $700. That's how much I spent on it. $300 in car parts, another $400 or so in hardware. The wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Throw a peace sign with your right hand. Okay. Arlequin, are you trying to check if I'm not pre-recorded, Arlequin? Because if you are, I am pre-recorded. I recorded this yesterday, but I knew you were going to ask for that. Jonathan, Bayer, can you say hello to my friend Andy? He doesn't believe this is live. Hello, Andy. This is not live, however. I recorded this a week ago, actually, and I'm just playing it today. But I knew you guys were going to say all of this because I came from the future to the past. I recorded it, and now I'm replaying it today. What game is that? This is Euro Truck Simulator. Xander, why are you not doing this in real life? Then you get paid. Well, I am doing it in real life. I'm alive. I'm not out on the road, and I am getting paid to do this, Xander. Yeah. How does your GPS connect? Oh, where's the entrance? Right here. The GPS is connected through an app called Truck Sim GPS. And the Truck Sim GPS you're going to find on Patreon. And yeah. Can you drive in India? I don't know if there's a mod for that. Not in the vanilla game, definitely. Michael, yes, I have a tutorial, man, on my channel. You can just check out my tutorial. 45 minutes long. I'm teaching you guys how to build that. Where to turn? Right there. All right. Here, where is it? Up ahead. You happy now, Arlequin? Yeah, he asked that twice already. Why is the wheel shaking? Goku. So it's shaking because there's force feedback and the truck shakes, the wheel shakes. Hello to Poland. Kuba Oppo. Is a real car. Yes, it's a real interior. Not a real car anymore. How much does the whole setup along with the TV title? So I spent in everything just about $9,000, $10,000 on everything. Where is the trailer? Just doesn't look real, Arlequin. Ah, man, well, at least you think so. AI doesn't think so, and a lot of people don't think so. Where's the trailer? Huh. I don't know. Where is it in the map? The game is called Euro Truck Simulator. Studipan, I already answered you. It's pre-recorded for me. Yeah, man, it's pre-recorded. I'm that good. Where is trailer? Is it in here? There it is. There it is. Let's go here and let's back up here. Can you drive on Mars? Not in this game, but I think I can drive in BeamNG and simulate Mars gravity, I think. What is in the trailer? I don't know. We're gonna see in a minute. Don't forget to double tap to like the live stream, guys. It helps a lot. And my channel gets shadow banned sometimes because AI really thinks I'm driving. I'm not joking. I've had witnesses, and I've had that happen more than once during my live stream. Cyraj, yes, it's a game. And we're backing up here to get this trailer. Do you use any mods, Hunter? So yes, I do use some mods. I'm using Real Lights, Real Brands, Real Physics, Real Traffic. I think I said that already. Those are the main mods that I'm using right now. Do I play Forza, Joshua? Yes, sometimes I do play Forza Horizon. I like Forza. So let's connect the trailer. John Butler S60R, thank you, man. Yes, sir. A P2R. Can't be sure with AI nowadays. Arlequin, I'm pretty sure AI cannot do a live stream yet. But I say yet because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Does your setup work on other games, including all the buttons, Marvin? Yes. This is a joystick, basically. So every time I press a button, it'll do something different because the computer thinks that I'm just pressing a joystick. It's the same as a, regular controller. So there's an Arduino Micro here, and it's connected to everything else. So the wipers, the turn signal that I can use, the turn signal to the left, the turn signal to the right, the hazard lights. And every other game, all I have to do is map, just like you would map any button box. So yeah. Sean Taylor, can you drive in Romania? I don't think I have Romania here. I'm missing a few DLCs for Europe. Is it possible to put scary mods in this game, for the thrill and adrenaline? I don't know. Probably. What wheel am I using, or is it just a Logitech wheel and a shift knob? So this is a Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters of force. And underneath here, there's a generic USB shifter. If you're watching on my channel, you can find a link for all of that in the video. The USB, I think I put there, the shifter, and you find the Moza link because I do recommend Moza right now, not a Fanatec. 1.9 turbo diesel injection. How much does your setup cost? About $700. $300 in car parts, another $400 in wood, metal, and carpet. Oh, Petri, you did? They look nice, right? I cannot even begin to say how worse it looked before because there's too many lights here. It would adjust and I couldn't see anything. I could see, you guys couldn't. Can you say hi, Brown It? Okay, hi, Brown It. Is your speedometer gauge in miles per hour? Yes, Polarch is in miles per hour, and the small numbers are kilometers per hour. That's how Volvo did. AI can do a live stream, Neurosama is an example. Really, they can do a live stream now? That's crazy. S60R, man, those are cool cars. I agree with you, man. They're massively underrated. A lot of people don't know that they are fast cars, faster than a BMW M3. from the same year or a WRX from the same year. And the most expensive controller award goes to what, Harazak? Do you know how much an Arduino cost? I can buy 5 Arduinos for $20. So the most expensive controller award does not go here. Hey, Johans! I'm pretty good, man. I'm feeling better, dude. I've been out of, service for a week because of my back. But now I'm back. Dude, your RPM and speed mileage goes up. Yes, Jaden, everything works on the gauge cluster here. You can see the gear I'm in right now, the time. The temperature is my CPU temperature. And you can see everything else is also working, though. Even the miles to an empty tank and the gas fuel tank. Why didn't you build a truck setup? White car, swag. Because I do drive cars, and I think it's less weird to drive a car, a truck with a car interior, than driving a truck with a car interior. How many gears on the truck? I'm in love with the Lisa. So I changed the gears in the truck for a 6-speed manual transmission in the game. Wait, I don't remember. Can you dash change? I can change the dash. I can put a digital one, but it's been a while since I used it. This is an analog one. Thank you, MidDG. Thank you, man. The dice. Yes, the dice is the cherry on the top here. Do you make money playing this game? Yes, I do. Make money in the game, and I make money in real life. Marvin Martin, are you a programmer by trade? No, man. I work with market research. But I use ChatGPT to help me code. Braxton Garage Builds, hello, man. Josue Dominic, thank you for the follow. Space Cowboy, thank you for the rose, man. There's a police car right there. Let's go on this roundabout, I guess. Oh, the A10, I saw that. That's a crazy simulator. There's a guy that I follow on Instagram, and he lives nearby, and he's building a 737. Like, with real parts. Not controller, not gaming. Real 737 in his garage. That dude is insane. David, how you doing, man? How do you make this extra navigation, God's Devil? This is Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. How much for the whole setup? Is it a Volvo? Yes, it's a Volvo S60R. How much is the whole setup? So the whole sim rig, just the physical part that I'm sitting that makes my simulator unique, was $700. And everything, including the triple TVs that you can see here that I have with the side windows here and everything on both sides. So that was about $9,000, $10,000. How do you guys get the dice to move? It looks like you're really driving MR. So it's in the game. It's a mod that you put, and you can put other things there. The dice, I just think the dice is pretty cool, so I like the dice there. Is there anything you can change the RPMs to the actual vehicle you're driving? Yes, that's what I'm doing. So the RPMs are matching the vehicle that I'm driving. So if I drive an F1 car, the red line will be at 7,500 RPMs. If I'm driving a truck, the red line will be at 7,500. So 2,000 RPMs in the game will translate in real life to 7,500. It doesn't matter what car am I driving. Guys, for subscribing, it really helps out the channel. We're gonna go on the red light. How many gears does your gear shift has? This is a 6-speed transmission, and I had to change the game also to a 6-speed transmission so it matches. Yes, twin turbo, that is correct. Zap Dab, sir, stop this. You're making the prices of S60R go up, man. I still want to get one with decent price. Dude, I'm not, I swear to God, man. Zap, this car here, this interior, like if you watch my tutorial, the tutorial, in the beginning, you don't have to watch the whole tutorial. You're gonna see the junkyard this car came from, and you're gonna see the row is completely empty. They were literally moving with the forklift all the cars because they were gonna get the Volvo and the BMW that are there and crush them. So this interior would be crushed and sold as recycling trash. So I'm actually saving interiors. Can you pick me up from the truck stop, Jesse? Yeah, and the next truck stop I can pick you up. Do the buttons on the steering wheel work? Yes, God, Jesus first, yes. So I'm gonna change the screen there on the Apple CarPlay, so I can go information on my, I can put that bigger for you guys so you can see. That's information about what's happening with my computer right now. I have the main Apple CarPlay screen, what music is playing right now. If I were in a race, the race standings, and then back to the information on the truck. You should sell and build them for a business, mister. I'd love to do that, but I mean, I have a full-time job and I make very decent money, so it would be very hard for me to do that. Is it here? No, it's not here. Or was it here? Oh man, it was here. So we're gonna do something a little crazy. You guys are not gonna report me, please. Kentucky Fried Chicken. At this point, I have a very cool simulator that amassed almost 500,000 followers across my social media. Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I still have 4 cars in my garage. So you spent around 20 G's for the setup. What is that 20 G's? I spent about $10,000. I have all parts, Emma, so follow my tutorial, man. Do you do any drifting in this setup? I'm trying to learn, man. I am actually actively trying to learn. I don't know how to drift. I can drive pretty good on a racetrack, but I don't know how to drift. And that is a weakness that I'm not afraid to admit. Honestly, at that price, VR headsets might have been a good idea. Honestly, RN Darges, I do have a VR headset and they suck. I live stream 2 hours every single day. I'm sure you're gonna be miserable if you go 2 hours on a VR headset. Besides, I have the buttons, man. I can press things around, and VR doesn't let me do that. And with the triple here, dude, I can see everything. Just like in the VR headset, just better. So, absolutely 100% not. Do you use the clutch? Yes. So I do use the clutch. I'm going to change gears to 6. Here's my foot. 6 gear. And there we go. Do you have the electric trucks for Euro Truck? I don't. I think I don't have. Unless they're vanilla, then they're here. Fix Party. Hello, man. Can I get your Discord? Yes, it's in my videos. Go to my tutorial. It's right there on the description. I don't know if I put it in the description of this video right now that I'm on the live stream. Tony F. Marquez. Is this a recording? Yes, it is a recording. So I recorded this a week ago, but I knew you were going to be here because I came back from the future. Tony. How much would you sell one for a build like this? 30K sell for? To be very honest, Mr. M, I will sell the BMW I have in my garage right now. And I will sell the other Volvo that I'm building for the tutorial. I don't know how much I'm going to sell it for, but I will sell it. And then I'll see. But I'm trying to wait until it's done. Completely done. I'm doing all the electronics for those two because I'm recording my tutorial for my channel, and then I will sell it because I don't need 3 simulators here at the house. My wife's gonna kill me. Duck 1739. VR is more immersive, sure, but it's more uncomfortable and less cool in my opinion. Yes, man. And also I get motion sickness, so yeah, there's that. Thank you, Joshua. Are you use your car control or just Arduino? But there are a bunch of Arduinos here. This is cool. I thought it was fake. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, no, it's just a simulator, as you can see here. Do you get feedback from the game at the steering wheel. Yes, ZX Devil, there's a 12 Newton meters. The recording thing is beginning to get scary. Oh man, I have so much fun with the comments saying it's pre-recorded. They can't grasp the concept of multi-streaming. So funny. What is the wheelbase? This is a Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters. Duck 1739. Dude, I did invert the pedals on the tutorial. If you watch my tutorial, you're gonna see that. I just didn't feel the need here, man. You know, I just didn't feel the need. It works fine like this. I'm happy. Eventually I might. We're gonna stop here for a quick nap, and I think we're gonna put some fuel. Oh, nice, Rafi McLendon. What is your color combo and interior combo? 900 horsepower in Volvo in garage win. Oh man, my S60R, the real S60R, is doing about 500 right now, but I'm gonna detune it so it goes back to what it was, 300. So technically I have a 300 horsepower Volvo, the original, a 415 horsepower Volvo, that's the T8 that I have, the 2022 S60, and I have another 250, so that gives what, 950 horsepower, roughly, in my garage right now. Let me turn off the engine. We're gonna put fuel. Watch the fuel gauge going up. Do you feel like you're actually driving? Yes, Jaden, I do. Don't forget, guys, double tap to like the live, and that helps a lot with my channel. Here we go. We put 624 liters, and now the gauge is moving. So let's just get going, and I'll take a nap right there because it's night, and I prefer to drive during daytime with you guys here. Dak, I just got out of my V70 and logged on here, and now I'm wondering why my dash is on a truck sit. Yes, man, it's very similar to your dash. V70s are cool, man. Where is the sleeping area? I think it's up ahead. Yes, up ahead. Oh, nice, Ruffy. Yeah, my real Volvo S60R is a black with the Nordcap interior. And also the M66. I have this baseball there as well. Why do you use a car interior, Turbo? Because I also drive cars. I don't just drive trucks. And I think it's less weird to drive a truck with a car interior than the other way around. What's going on, Brody? How's your back been? Dude, today is way better, E. Thank you for asking, man. Dude, I couldn't even walk for like Thursday when my hernia disc exploded. I couldn't walk since Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday I started walking a little bit. Monday was pretty tough, but then it gradually got better, and today I'm here. I've been able to walk normal. Yeah, the 500 horsepower Volvo is 2.5 tune Darth Viper, and the guy really did go overboard with that engine, and that's why the rod bearings fun, and I'm gonna have to change the motor on my car. Is there a Arduino for every button and gauge? Yes. So there is one Arduino here, two Arduinos here. There is another Arduino here. There is another Arduino for the wiper, which is, you can turn it on or off. It's raining now, so I have to turn it on. And there is another Arduino for the steering wheel. There's another Arduino for the lights. And yeah, there's about 8 Arduinos here. Would it be possible to send a build to Australia? Oh, dude, that would cost a fortune. Thank you, E. Thank you, man. Yeah, it was a tough week, dude. I gotta tell you, I never felt so much pain in my life. Thank you, E. Thank you for the goat and the... What is that? the other gift you sent. Thank you, dude. What app do you use on your phone, Turbo? So this is an app called Truck Sim GPS altogether, Truck Sim altogether, and it's on Patreon, and you gotta pay for now until they finish developing this. How do you get that hernia? Oh, Kevin, getting old, man. Don't get old. I'm 43 years old. So that's how you get a hernia. And that pinched my sciatic nerve. And dude, that is some real pain, man. My Subaru is a 2.5 liter turbo. Subarus are pretty cool too, man. My wife was a big fan of Subarus. She is still a big fan of Subarus. Hey, Makoto! Dude, it's been a while, dude. Yes, we're at that level, Makoto. And it worked. Because as soon as I started putting the notice on TikTok and on the red, my views got back to normal. Wouldn't you think it's crazy? Vincent, yes sir, Volvo. Crazy 8, why don't drive a real truck? Because I'm not crazy, man, like you. Driving a real truck would involve like leaving my house, and I work from home, man. I have a full-time job as an executive. I work from home. I'm commuting to my home office, man. Mr. M, oh dude. Yeah, so you know the pain, man. You know the pain. Active nitrous oxide. Nah, man, I'm granny shifting here today, Merkman. What program do you use to make Arduinos work with the game? So, it's not how you make it work with the game, because if you buy an Arduino Micro Pro, they are easily configurable to be seen as a input, as a joystick or keyboard. You can choose whatever you want. So you're going to use the Arduino IDE, the app, the software that helps you program it, and then you can use, lower the gears here, you can use a ChatGPT to help you code it. Bro, Euro Truck Simulator is made for old people and young people. Yes, for all ages. Rated E. Ah, no worries, crazy. Oh, Makoto, thank you, man. It was a tough week, dude. It was a tough week. This is my goal. One day I'll have a full cockpit like this, fully. Dude, check out my tutorial if you want. I teach you guys how to make one of these. I don't gatekeep any information. I share as much as I can. Oh, dude, it's worth 6,000. Man. You know how much it hurts. So, yeah. I'm glad I'm feeling better. I'm just afraid of when it's gonna hurt again. And literally, all I did last week on Thursday was sneezing. I sneezed, and all hell broke loose. Turbo, what's my interior mods? I forgot the name. The one that comes with the dices and the lady here. I forgot the name of that mod. It's in the Steam workshop. It's a vanilla-ish mod. It's not like one of those that you have to pay or go outside. Today I'm not driving a 911. This is a Volvo FH16 that we're cruising through Germany. Yeah, where are we in Germany? We're close to Hanover. Well, viewers on purple? Dude, that's a first. Thank you. Oh, Jelly Ben, I'm way better. I was just saying here to Makoto on the red. Man, it was a week, but now I'm feeling way better. It's 90% better. I can't still bend very much, but I can walk, I can sit down, I can get up without the walking stick, without my cane, and I'm thankful. I'm really thankful. Yes, it's just that one. Yes, that one. It's that mod turbo. Hey, Applet Son, I'm doing great today, man. Week's going better now. I can tell you that. Go to the right lane here, so we're not camping on the center lane. No, oh, the time. Yes, it was 9:11 a.m. I usually live stream until 10-ish. a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. That helps a lot. I will have a giveaway when I reach 100,000 subscribers on my channel. I will give away a BMW steering wheel, fully ready to work on a Moza or a Fanatec. Does ETS2 have Autobahn? Are you talking about the Autobahn? The highway that has no speed limit? I think it does, but I can't drive at any speed. Trucks still have to respect the speed limit. F1 football edits. I'm using a Fanatec here. Cooley 120. So do you think that a person playing Call of Duty really seriously should become a soldier? Just trying to understand your logic here. Just because I'm playing, like I have a hobby in my house and I'm commuting to my home office, I should become a truck driver just because I'm playing on a truck game? I just want to understand the logic. Goat Skull, dude. Yes, man, but listen, I did not destroy this Volvo S60R. It was going to be crushed, though. I love Volvo S60Rs. It's also my dream car. I do have one in my garage, fully functional one. And man, I would never destroy a working Volvo to build a simulator. Trust me. Thank you, Jellyben. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm super excited, especially because I think letting people and the AI knows that this is a simulator, I think it's helping. How did you connect that phone to the game? Nitas. So there's an app on Patreon called Truck Sim GPS, and that works on iOS and Android. You served the military. That's cool, man. Thank you for your service, dude. Good morning, Brian Sherman. Welcome back. It's been a while. I don't understand why not just do the real thing, driving the truck and making some money. So let me explain to you, Sab. First, I have a full-time job as an executive and I work from home. It can't be more comfortable than that. I get to spend time with my family. I get to do a commute like this to a virtual home office that's right behind me. And also, I do have a simulator that is a hobby. I enjoy building this as much as I enjoy playing on it. I'm just happen to be playing a truck, and I'm also making some money. Because as you can see on my TikTok, I have 200,000 followers there, and I make money posting videos and going live. So yeah, that is the logic behind it, Seb. I hope you understand now. Darth Viper, so your dad has the early 2000s. Those Jaguar were cool. I like those. I think Chris did fix one of those for his dad, right? It's worth 6,000. Might switch to driving big rigs, but I don't know how the suspension in that is. Hit this pothole, good bump. Fuel down there. Oh man. Yeah, that's not fun. Why are you guys going so slow? Oh, Goat Skull, you have a 2008 S60 2.4 diesel, so I assume you are in Europe, because we don't have many diesels here in America. Yeah, the XJR is very distinct. I like that car too. I think early 2000s had some very cool cars. I like those BMWs from the early 2000s. The M5 was pretty cool. The E60, pretty awesome. Yeah, trucks always have a speed limit, right, F1? And I think here it's not Autobahn because it does say 120 kilometers an hour for cars. What field am I working as an executive? So I work as on a market research business. I work at a very, very, very large company, one of the biggest in market research, and I work from home. I've been working with market research for about 20 years now, 25 years to be exact. That kind of dates me. I'm 43 years old, and I started working in 2000. with market research. It's been a while, and yeah, I worked with very large brands, and I analyze data and present to clients. I don't do the actual hard work with the research, like statistics, data collection. I have a team that does that for me. So I'm essentially the last mile guy. I look good for the client. So that's why sometimes I'm not live streaming when I'm traveling to present data. Vitas, wait, is that map for the phone for free or do you need to pay for it? You need to pay for it right now, but allegedly he will release it for free once it's done. I don't know, but Truck Sim GPS, it's very good. The green sardine, I think it's worth it. If you like playing truck simulators, either American truck or Euro truck, it's a must. But you can pinch to zoom, you can set new routes, you can check what's going on, you can tell like how long there's left, you know, other information. It's pretty cool. Jellyban, your streams are great, but there's one thing about your streams that are kind of suspicious. You are using original Volvo parts from a junkyard, even if it's a Volvo. Volvos are made to last for So now the question is, why and how it ended up there? That's funny, man. That is true. They're indestructible. Jaden, yes, I do have a BMW setup. I have an E60 in my garage. It's taken apart right now because I'm working on the electronics. But yes, I do have a BMW also. Abel, how did you sync your Apple Maps on your phone with the game? So this is an app called SimHub. Not SimHub. Truck Sim GPS, and that is running SimHub. But this one with the map is called Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. Like on Autobahn, there's some areas with no speed limit. 99% of the time, there's speed limit. Oh, that's nice to know. I'm gonna be in Germany in December, and I'm really looking forward to that. That's why I'm driving in Germany today. We're gonna just drive in Germany because I want to just drive around before I go. That'll be funny. Can you imagine like recognizing the roads that I played on a simulator? That would be pretty cool. Playing a job simulator. No, man, this is a truck simulator, not a job simulator. There is, like for VR, I think, some job simulators. They're silly. The only thing is, the engine light is on constantly, but according to the mechanics, my dad is... It's not normal, but, you know, you can always use a duct tape to kind of cover it. Oh, guys. Why so slow? Crash? The guy crashed into me, and I'm at fault? Huh. Right. Thank you guys for following and subscribing. It helps a lot the channel. Really appreciate you guys following and subscribing. Don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. That helps a lot. There's a sign that's white with 3 black lines. That means there's no speed limit for cars only. I've seen that sign pop up on my Volvo. So the Volvo S60, the newer one, the 2020 and the 2022, sometimes I think it uses a camera to capture the speed limit, and it will think that I am on those. And I was wondering one time, and I did look on the internet, and I found that that was the Autobahn. I'm gonna be your neighbor. Nice, Darth. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay there. I'm gonna go for a family vacation. Going with my parents and my wife and daughter. It's gonna be a family trip to Germany, and I think we're gonna stay in the Berlin, Dresden, and Leipzig area. Probably gonna go drive those regions. What's the map in the phone again? It's called Truck Sim GPS. Let's go to the center lane because I think this one's gonna exit or all lanes. No, all lanes go straight. Kelvin before, so you can check on Steam, man. It's on Steam. Is this still the Germany road? Yes, we're still in Germany. We're delivering this, whatever this is. It looks like, I don't know, concrete walls? We're gonna deliver in Berlin. Many people think on the whole Autobahn there's no speed limit, but it's only in some areas. Oh man, I told my dad when we get there, I want to drive at least a little bit on a, you know, on the Autobahn with no speed limit. That'd be fun. Isn't that a scrap Volvo S60? Yes, it's a S60R that was unfortunately at the junkyard when I found it, and I saved it from being crushed. Do you drive a Scania? No, I'm driving a Volvo FH16 with 750 horsepower. Have I ever reached the max speed of the truck? I think once, yes. It was about, I think, 90 miles an hour on the truck. Yeah, we're here in Berlin. Alright, where is the delivery site? Can I go through here as well? There's a big hole there. Alright, let's go through the roundabout, and I think we gotta go that way. Is that it? I'm telling you to go that way to make up your mind. Oh, it's giving me two different routes. I'll follow this GPS. I hope it's right. Can you show the speed on the Volvo truck? The speed is right here. About 20 miles an hour right now. But I could, if I put it down like this, you can kind of see the speed there. It's in kilometers an hour, so it's about, what, 35 kilometers an hour? That's about exactly where it is, between the 20 and 40. Thank you, Roxanne. Thank you for the donut, man. Philip Peters, this game is called Euro Truck Simulator. Kevin Everson, you know you could do this and get paid for it, right? Absolutely. I'm being paid right now to do this in real life's money. So yeah, I absolutely know I can. In fact, Roxanne just gave me a little bit of money right there. Where is the check? Oh, right there. Munich. Oh man, I'm not gonna go to Munich. It's too far from Berlin, and I already bought my plane tickets. All right, so let's deliver this baby. So it's up ahead. But personally, I think the best air. Oh, I read it. You're driving a Volvo FH4, the FH16. That's the one I'm using. FH16, the 750. Where is that delivery site? Do I use Pro Mods? No, I don't. Andre Player, thank you, dude. Where is it? Right here. But I need to look. Okay, so right there is where we're parking. Not that hard, I think, but it will be a little tricky because I don't have a lot of space. So let's do the follow. Let's back up a little. And let's go pretty close here to this column. And then we're going to be able to do it better parking. In case you guys are wondering, I am not driving blind. So I have the rear view mirrors off to both sides, so I can have, you know, I can see. It's behind the headrest, but it's here, trust me. I have a rear view mirror. Come here real close to this and turn. Yeah, the only thing, man, with the mod stuff is that because I live stream, I need it to be super reliable all the time. and it just makes it a little hard sometimes. Some mods crash and do all kind of crazy stuff sometimes. Ah, thank you, Titles. That's the idea, and that's why I have to put that notice there, because sometimes AI really thinks that I'm driving. Yeah, almost. Is this in real life or a simulator? Right here is the answer to your question. And almost. How big is my screen? It's 65 inch. I have triple 65 inch 4K 120 hertz TV. And is it green already? Not yet. I'm a little off. Let me show you guys where I'm at. I'm not that much off, but I am a little off. So it's kind of crooked. So we'll straighten it up. Eventually I'll test it out. There we go. Come on. And straighten it up. Did I turn too much now? No. A little more. And come on, green. There you go. Got green light. You have videos of a tour. I have several videos, man. If you browse through my TikTok, you'll find several videos. There we go. Perfect parking right there. Exactly where they asked me to. All I have to do now is press this button here, and it will disengage the cargo. Ars Repairs. This game is called Euro Truck Simulator. Can you drive a lorry in real life? I never driven a truck in real life, Craig. I suppose I could, but I never did. All right, let's find another job. We can get one more, I think, short one, and then I'll end the live stream because, unfortunately, I have to end about 10 a.m. because I do have to work. As I said, I work full-time at an office from home. Oh man, I really wanted to go to Dresden. There's nothing there. This is too far. Maybe I'll just... Can I just set the route to Dresden? Yeah. Let's just go to Dresden. Maybe we'll find a job there. We're gonna go empty. What 10 a.m. is 2 p.m. Ars Repairs. I am in Florida, man. Eastern Standard Time is only 9:31 a.m. All right, let's go back inside. Cats, yes, it's ETS today. We're driving on Euro Truck Simulator. It's 2 p.m., not 10 a.m. Yes, it's not 10 a.m. yet. It's 9:32 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Gotta check your watch. I'm not British. I am American. I was born in Brazil, but I am an American now, by choice. So I became an American citizen a few years ago. USA. USA. I should have a sound of an eagle. Like, but here, I have my other sounds, but it would be funny. Alright, take a left here. All right. We're pretty light, so that should be an easy drive to Dresden. It's gonna take 10 minutes, and then I'll try to find a job there. The only city here that I didn't discover yet, I think. How's Brazil? Ah, man, it's tough to say. Like, Brazil is a great place for you to visit. If you're traveling as a tourist, it's amazing. But living there, it's a little more complicated. I suffered we call a super quick kidnapping, like we call in Portuguese sequestro relâmpago. It's like lightning kidnapping or something like that. That's when the thieves are gonna, come to you with a gun and will drive you to ATMs, withdraw your money, and leave you on the side of the road, take your car, and just go away. I had that happen to me in 2003, and that was not a fun experience. I've had several bad things happening, so I just, I can't say I love Brazil. I think it's a great place if you're a tourist. Yes, it's safe, especially if you keep within, the safe areas. But it's not a place that I would like to live anymore. Logan Bailey, yes, I do remember you, man. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. And don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. It's very important for me. It helps a lot the channel. And it doesn't hurt you guys and doesn't cost anything. Yeah, Shade, it was not easy. And also, everything is so expensive in Brazil. Like, the same things that we have access here in the United States, or you guys have in Europe. Just everything is expensive. Like a Honda Civic, if you're gonna buy a Honda Civic, you'll spend 3 times more than you would here in the US. So I don't know, you could buy a Honda Civic for what, $25,000, 30? You'll spend 3 times that in Brazil. So it's just sad. Okay, yeah, I love America. I literally chose this place to live, and I was an exchange student in 1999, and that's when it really clicked that I liked here, and I was able to come here in 2015 legally and go through all the process. I had a green card for several years. You have to keep your green card for 5 years, and then you can apply for citizenship. Did all of that. Went to the ceremony, did all the Pledge of Allegiance and the tests and everything. It's a long process, so it's kind of sad that some people really think that, oh, this guy's being deported and he's been here 30 years and didn't even try to be legal. Not like that. You can't try to be legal. If you're here illegally, you're not going to be able to change that easily. So it's hard. I feel for those people, but I do agree. I mean, come here legally. It's way better. Don't just break the laws. I'm a kind of person that really obey the law. That's one of the things, and that's one of the things that's hard to be a Brazilian in Brazil. If you're a person that obeys the law, you're seen as a weird person, a dumb person, because nobody does. And then you're the only one respecting the law, respecting the stop signs, and doing everything right, and people will just crap on you. Logan, what do I do for work? I work with market research, man. I started working in Brazil in 2000 with market research, and I've been working ever since. And here I work for a very large company that does market research, and I really like what I do. I analyze data, sets of data, and I present to clients. RHIV1, man, this is a truck or a car sim? I do have a car interior, and I'm driving a truck in the game. And the reason is simple. During the weekdays, I like to live stream playing truck, because I can answer you guys, I can talk to you, I can, I don't have to worry about breaking point and apex and, passing cars. So it's easier for me to read the chat, talk to you guys, interact, because I think interaction is the key component of a live stream. Otherwise, I just post my videos. I can drive an F1 car, I can drive a GT3 car here in the simulator, record it and post it. That's what I do, in fact, if you watch my other videos. But I think it's also less strange if I'm driving a truck in the game with a car interior than it would be if I'm driving a car in the game with a truck interior. And I do play with cars as well, so that's the main reason. Are we turning here? I think so. Yeah, that's blocked. MJ Jr., do you use a PC? Yes, I'm in fact using two PCs right now. One is the gaming PC, and the other is the streaming PC. I want to see if the Apple CarPlay actually works, Adnan. Yeah, sure. So you can find a link on my channel to download it. But yes, so this is the information coming from the game on my Apple CarPlay. It's not a real Apple CarPlay. It's made to look like an Apple CarPlay. Here I have information about the truck, the delivery, how long it takes, the music that's playing, and I can move to different screens. Like I have the PC information about what's happening with the PC right now. So CPU temperature is at 70 degrees, GPU is at 60, and so on. 60 frames per second on the far right. I also have the main Apple CarPlay. I also have the music that's playing right now. So if I change music here and press the button on the steering wheel, that will change to another song. Just takes a second, and I think more than a second now. It will change. Did it change the song? Yes, it did. Come on. Or is it not changing today? Because it's just on a mood. Oh, it is changing. I can see stone walkways now. It's going to play. Okay, so this is the standings, and back to my information screen. Did you make this or buy it? I made it. Everything here. Everything. Well, obviously the Volvo parts are from a Volvo, but I did put it together. I have a tutorial on my channel. You can find it. It's on the red app with the play button in the center. Those who are watching there know where it is because you're watching on my channel. But I'm live streaming in multiple places, just in case you guys don't know. And we're gonna take a right here, I think. We're going to Dresden in Germany. Thank you, Pranjal. Yes, guys, double tap to like the live stream. It helps a lot. It's super hard to get likes on the live stream, and this helps especially because I do get shadow banned because the AI on most social media thinks that I'm driving, and I get notifications saying I'm doing dangerous activities. No joke. I've had this happen during live streams. I've showed people while it was happening, so yeah, it's annoying. Are you good with coding? So, no, I'm not good with coding. I learned a little bit, but I use ChatGPT. I missed a question there. Cooking 32 Kukini. Sorry, I butchered your name. It's offline now. I would love to visit the U.S. one day, but I feel like the politics and the fact that everyone has got a kind of crazy if you don't want to talk. Yeah, I'd rather not talk about politics, but what I can tell you is, you know, come to America. It's not as bad as they make it sound on the TV, but it's a country like any other. It has its positives, it has its negatives, and we love the spite of the negatives. That's how I feel, and that's probably how you feel about your country. Why don't you use a console then using a PC, MJ Jr.? Because I could not have everything working on a console. There's no way I can integrate my real working gauge sim hub, get the buttons working. It's not even comparable, man. Consoles are great gaming tool, but they're not nearly as good as a PC. They're cheaper, yes, but they're not nearly as good. Thank you, Kuzli T. Sorry, butchered your name as well. You roll double threes on the dice. So I get out of the jail. Crafting Dijon. Did you build it yourself? Yes, I did, sir. And you can find my tutorial on my channel exactly where you are. Oh no, it didn't sound rude, Jellyben. You're perfect, man. Don't worry. Hey, Crypt Walk. I'm good, man. How about yourself? Thank you, MJ. Thank you, dude. Passenger seat, please. You're calling shotgun? Yeah, we're gonna get to the destination that I selected, and then we're gonna choose another delivery here. How do the dice move? Are they on the screen or real? So they're on the screen, so it's in the game. So if I turn, you're gonna see that there's no dice anymore. Rob Evans, I see you have 0 pace. Buy the car, the worst setup I've ever seen. Dude, you have no idea what you're talking about. The Volvo S60R is one of the most beautiful interiors. It's made for driving. It has that beautiful navigation in 2005, mind you. And it was faster than a BMW M3 from the same year. 6 beautiful manual transmission here on the Spaceball. So you have no clue what you're talking about, sir. Bro has a phone connected to his game as a GPS too. Yes, hey dear, it's connected through an app called Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. Bit Deadly, I love Volvo, so this is a dream setup. Man, I couldn't agree with you more. Volvos are massively underrated. Folks that don't know about cars, they will think that the Volvos are slow. They're not. Like my 2022 S60 T8 does 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. Original. That's OEM. I haven't done anything to it. It just goes. How long have you been with the passenger? Am I married? Yes, I am married for 14 years now. And I do have a daughter, 9-year-old, and she loves sitting here on the passenger seat. My wife too. My wife is working right now in the room in front of me. So she's home, but she's not here with me. She doesn't like to appear on the live streams and stuff like that. I respect her. It's a good car regardless, but you're driving a truck game. Yes, Rob, very well noted. Well, the thing is, I like to drive trucks during the week because I like to talk to you guys. And if I'm driving in a Assetto Corsa on a Nordschleife, for instance, racing, I can't talk to you guys. I'd have to have the TTS on. TTS sucks, and I can't give the same amount of attention. I'm no Jeremy Clarkson, so I lose my concentration. If I'm talking to you guys, I'm messing up my driving. I can drive slowly like this on a truck, but if I'm driving on a simulator, on a racetrack, that becomes a little bit harder. We're going to turn here, and we're going to try to find a work here. We're in Dresden, Germany. What else am I missing? You highly doubt it was faster than an M3. Do your research, man. It was. The original Volvo S60R 2005 with a 6-speed manual transmission was faster than a BMW M3. It was a super powerful car for 2005 standards. 300 horsepower. In 2005, that was not a small number, and it also had the active chassis, these buttons here. So it was a pretty cool car. We're gonna park here on the sidewalk because I want to find another job here. But you can do your research, man. I know my 22 S60 B5R design isn't that impressive, but I love it. Dude, the B5 is great as well, Bit Deadly. I have the T5 version of the S60, but I have the 2020 T5. And it has 250 horsepower. Healthy. It's not a fast car by any means, but it's agile. It does, it does what you have, what you wanted to do. I have 4 cars, by the way. I have the Volvo S60R in my garage, the same one as you see here, but it's all tuned and stuff. I have the S60 2020 to T5, and I have the S60 2022, the T8, and I also have the Carnival, the Kia Carnival 2025 that I just purchased 2 months ago. Prime Diamond, thank you, sir. The Volvo wagon with the factory turbo is the best car. Dude, I love the wagons, man. I wish I had found one when I bought my S60R, but I didn't. Unfortunately, I didn't find a good D70R that was in manual transmission in good shape. FPAF Flamateur. Yes, I do have a driver's license for 25 years now. I never had a single ticket in my life. Not even parking violations, mind you. nothing, zero. And I am almost done with my my pilot's license. I'm taking flight school. I have about 70 hours on a Cessna 150, and I'm almost done with that. So I will have my driver's license and my pilot's license very soon. If you go back on my channel, not on YouTube, but if you go on my TikTok and Instagram, you'll be able to see a lot of my landings and flights and the solo flights I posted there. I used to post more. I stopped because they don't give enough, you know, viewership compared to the others. Oh, see you later, Logan. Webhacks Gaming. This game is called Euro Truck Simulator. Thank you. Let me see. Bro, the S54 made 333 horsepower. Yes, I mean nowadays it's more common to see cars with a lot of horsepower. Bit deadly, easy tunable to 500, reliable to not very reliable. However, I do have. How do you go here? The car that I have in my garage, the S60R that I have right now, I bought it tuned with a 2.5 stage, and the guy showed me when I bought the car the dynamo, you know, the test, and it was doing almost 550 horsepower to the wheel. But the downside is he didn't improve the oil system, so the rod bearings are spun right now, so they're not working. The car's not working now. I have to change the motor, and I'm gonna put it back to original. So it did take 500, but I don't think it was reliable. I know a guy that has a Volvo S60R with nearly 800 horsepower, which is a beast, but I don't know how reliable he made it to be. Jensen, how did you connect your phone? So this is an app called Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. How much to build those setup? Damn, so sick. Thank you, Kabayan. So you'll spend about $700 if you're in the US, and if you go to a junkyard, then you pull the parts yourself. That'll be as much as you're gonna spend. And then $400 in hardware. Oh, Slow Lane Productions, welcome to the live stream, my good friend. How you doing today, dude? Are you feeling better, man? Oh, you're totally fine, dude. I'm almost ending the live stream, but I'm really glad you stopped by. Maple Cat, about 700 bucks for the rig, not for the TVs, the PC, that kind of stuff. That's more. Jelly Ben, are you going to make a special stream if you mileage counter at the gauge cluster once resets because it passed 9999? Dude, can you believe it's not going to reset, Jelly Ben? I tested. I have another gauge cluster that I left running on the computer. Like, I programmed to emulate that the car was running, and it took 7 days. I got to 1,000,000 miles, and it just gets stuck at 999,999 miles. So eventually, when this gauge cluster gets to that mileage, it's done. Yeah. Jenson Roblox, I already answered you, my friend. This is called Truck Sim GPS. Truck Sim all together, GPS on Patreon. Thank you, Slow Lane. And guys, also go check out Slow Lane Productions. He is a solid fella. He built a Honda Civic in his house, and his Honda Civic even has the rear view mirror. Can't get better than that. Like a real rear view mirror, and he plays Forza on it. It's pretty cool. You guys should check him out. Oh, Ian Vermeulen, he does go live, man. He is a great streamer. What wheelbase am I using, KC? I'm using a Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters. You made controls to use in Train Sim 5. Oh man, yes, that's fun. Isn't it great when you build something yourself? Like, I like building here just as much as I like playing, to be very honest with you. You break a little too hard. Crafting Djan. Did you see the money part? Because if you see that, you'll see it's not that expensive, man. It's a lot less than people usually think. I can assure you that. I can't find it on App Store. Jensen, I just told you, it's on Patreon. You gotta go to Google, search the name that I told you, and you have to pay the fella. He'll give you a link, and you'll be able to download the app. Can you give us clues on the future upgrades of your thinking on your sim rigs? Jonathan, man, yes, so the next upgrade I'd love to make one day is being able to integrate the climate control and the other buttons using CAN bus. Not the way I'm using with the Arduino. Because when I do the Arduino, it takes a lot of work. If I were able to read the CAN bus for this, it'd be super clean, because I could have just a regular harness connected to the computer, and that would be amazing. But I don't know. Yes, I'm using a Fanatec slowly. Fanatec Clubsport DD12. Truck Sim GPS on Google, Jensen. Google. And GPS is separate. Truck Sim is together. GPS is separate. Oh, you're gonna be live at 10 p.m. tonight? Awesome, but yeah, unfortunately at 10 p.m. this old guy here is already sleeping. I'm 43, man. Oh man, the turn signals, dude. Ah man, it's not hard. I need to make the tutorial for that, but it's not hard to do. Like, most turn signals are not CAN bus. So all you have to do is open up, use the probe on your multimeter, and detect when it shorts, and then you can connect it to an Arduino. It's pretty easy, man. Pretty easy. Nick C28. So you can't watch my tutorials, but basically I bought the parts at a junkyard and I built it in my garage, and then I put it in my home office. Wisdom Champ, hello man, welcome to, and I went red left. Oops. You guys are gonna report me now, right? I know you are. You always do.
7-9 Adam, this is Central BCC. Multiple SWAT units responding code 3 to CP at 127th and Adelaide. Barricade situation.
One yummy. I'm not using Moza's multifunctional. This is the actual Volvo stock, and it works just like normal. I have the Jake brake here, so you can see that the light will turn on the brake and it slows down. So yeah, it works with the turn signal as well. I can press the horn. Thank you, Isaac Rooms. Hello to Sweden. Nice, man. Where's he go? Almost missed the entrance. Yeah, well, the climate controls are functional right now. I can push the buttons and they all work. Every single button here, and you can notice the LEDs. Let me zoom in, because I'm pretty proud of this. It took a while to get this working. Let me zoom in, lower here. So there you go. Gotta keep it like out of the way and put it on reverse. So you can see here that if I press the buttons, it changes the camera here, and the LED goes on and off. The engine will die, the engine will start. If I press twice, because there's the electric, and now the engine. I can press, this is the retarder, so the fan. This is the camera view. If I can change here, it will change the camera view. You guys are not seeing because I'm too zoomed in, but it's changing the camera view. Let me take the zoom out a little bit. There. So every button here works. What I'm talking about is that currently the way I made it work was with Arduinos, and the Arduinos are a little finicky and it has a lot of stuff to make it work. Oh, you used to live here? You live in Dresden, Daniel? I'm gonna visit Dresden in December. I'm looking forward to that. Just buy the Moza turn signals. Why buy if I can make it? One yummy. And this is the actual Volvo. It works better than the Moza. Go from Dresden to Cologne. But we're just gonna get this trailer, and I'm gonna have to end the live stream for today, unfortunately. Where's the trailer, by the way? Oh, it's off to my left here. There we go. AI, obviously, Lucas. Yes, AI, obviously. Everything is AI nowadays, isn't it? Even me. And backing up, backing up, backing up. There we go. So this is how you connect the trailer. You just push this button. Oh, I'm not there yet. Gotta go a little far. There you go. What else? So now we're gonna answer a few questions, and then I'm gonna... Wait, the horn on your steering wheel works. One yummy. So no, if I press here, let me change the camera again so I can move around. So if I press the steering wheel, it's not gonna honk the horn because there's nothing here. The airbag is gone, as you can see, and this is just the Fanatec board. Now, the turn stock has a button on the top. Volvo has a reset button on the top of the turn stock. I'm gonna... Oh, you can't see it. It's so hard to see because of the seat. Move the seat back a little bit. I'm gonna... And the electric motor works. There you go. See? Zoom in. And you can see the turn stock. I'm gonna go inside the truck so you can hear the clicking. So, turning right. Turning left. And there's a button right here where my finger is. Let me move a little more to the left. You see where my finger is? There's a button right here. And that's the horn. There's another button right here. I don't remember what I programmed it for. It's a reset button right here. There's a reset button. And if I turn this knob here and you pay attention at my my gauge cluster, it's going to show the name of the song that's playing on the far left display. But if I turn this, it's like the information. Stream Beats by Harry's Healer now. You can kind of see... here, I can't point it out. Yeah, right here on this part. Yeah. So yeah, it works. Let me move back my seat. Oh, let me see other questions here. Jonathan, nice job on the reverse engineer these buttons and LEDs to actually work. Yes, man, it was fun. I loved making everything work. It was a lot of work. Took a lot of trials. This is version 4 of my climate control, but it was worth. Do you also need to connect a mouse and a keyboard for other action? Yes. So yeah, I do have a mouse and a keyboard because it's still a computer. So yeah, you also need a mouse. Riga, I'm sorry, I'll have to end. I wish I could stay for more time, but I can't. I'm saying for those that aren't smart. Oh, dude, it's not as complicated as people think, man. And ChatGPT is the real hero here. That really helped me build this because, you know, I follow ChatGPT's directions for most of the stuff. Daisha Walker, thank you. Matt G's Hage, bro, have serious F car for sim racing, bro. Use it for real seren, bro. I have no idea what you're talking about, man. Sorry, work on your writing skills. Wisdom, thank you, man. Thank you, Wisdom. Thank you, One Yummy. Thank you, dude. Do you sell your sim setups? I do not sell. I will, however, sell the BMW I have in my garage, and I will sell the Volvo that I'm using for the tutorial once they're done. Because I'm recording tutorials for my channel, and once the tutorials are done, and the buttons are working, and everybody knows how to make them, I will sell it. How do you make your gauges work? Los amigos. So the gauges are using an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield that talks hard language, and essentially it's programmed to like translate the language coming from the computer. That there's an app called SimHub that is, you know, just sending the information from the game. So if I press the accelerator, and mind you, the RPMs here are calibrated. So 2,000 RPMs in the truck in the game means 7,500 RPMs in the truck, in the real tachometer, like right there. So you can kind of see here. It's hard to see because the RPMs on the Volvo are pretty small, but it's on the 2,000 RPMs right there. And I'm gonna stop accelerating, and then I can change the gear. So you see a letter N on the dashboard right here. There's a letter N. So first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear, reverse. Yes. Any more questions? Let me see. Jellyban, are you using an original one or third-party one? I don't know why, but I'm just curious. Third-party what exactly, man? Sorry, I might have missed the other message. Guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. It helps a lot with my channel. And subscribe if you're not subscribed already. It also helps. If you're interested in getting the Apple CarPlay thing here, I mean the maps, go to Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. It's not on Apple Store. It's not on Android Store. I don't know how to call the Android Store, but you know what I mean. But if you join their Patreon, they're gonna give you the link to download that. Daniel, I studied in Dresden a few years ago, but I'm off to Austria since then. The autumn is crazy beautiful. You have to visit Christmas. Dude, I am going for Christmas in Dresden, Daniel. Like, no shit, I am going to Dresden this very year. I'm planning a trip. We already bought the tickets. We're gonna go to Berlin on around the 18th of December, and I'm gonna drive to Dresden I think the next day. I think the plan was if we were going to sleep one night in Berlin and we're going to drive to Dresden, spend the day there, and then I want to drive to another city that was Quilsburg, something like that. I don't remember the name. And we're going to go back to Berlin and spend a few days looking at the museums and stuff, and going to go back home to Florida on the 28th of December, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, we're looking forward. My daughter is super anxious, especially about the Christmas markets. Guys, I gotta end the live stream right now. I'm really sorry. I'd love to stay here and talk to you guys for longer. Did I miss a message on the TikTok? No. Do you have the CAN code to change the text on the screen on the left, on the dim? Yes, I do. Check my my link tree in my bio and go to my GitHub. That code will get that one to work, but be aware, it's highly experimental and it doesn't work in all gauge clusters. So be warned. But yes, I share everything. I don't gatekeep information. I don't sell it. I give it out for free because I think that's the least I can do. I learned with the internet. I give back to the internet. So, all right, guys, I gotta go. Love you guys. Hope you guys are here tomorrow to watch me on American Truck Simulator. And if you're interested, on Saturdays, I play on BeamNG and Assetto Corsa. We drive cars, GT3 cars, Porsches, Cadillacs, whatever cars are in our minds. And we also crash a few cars on BeamNG. Hope to see you during my next live stream. Stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit the like button and all of that good stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Stay safe, guys.